Human being show. It's a 7-day human being show called India. Rape is a way of life for these women, and it is. 2 women were raped this morning by teens. 2 teen women were raped this morning by teens. They're seeking the 2 brothers. They're hanging in a tree. This is what happens. They use rape as a form of punishment for women in India. It's a sad mess of human life that the country lets us go on. It really is. It, these women are just abused all the time. It happens throughout the Middle East, throughout the world. Rape has become a crime against women, but India is really bad, really bad. Although Germany led the world with rapes last year with 150,000. 150,000 women are raped in college. The women in India, it goes on every day. It goes on every single day. Women are raped there. This is why I speak out against it. This is why I continue to speak out against it. Because it's a sickness and a disease that needs to be stopped. It's not an act of war. It's an act of insanity. It's an act of power. It's an act of sickness. It's an act of perversion. Because people, all people, deserve equality of life, respect of life, virtue of life. And they had not only had theirs torn away from gang-wise, but they were hanged in a tree. They showed the picture of them hanging in a tree. That's the sadness of human life, man. I mourn the loss of these 2 women. It's a sick world we live in. It's a sick world we live in around the world. It's a sick world. Human beings think they have the power, the right to rape women when and whenever they want. And women are treated like shit anyway in most nations. But India seems to be extra special. Because these women were raped and hanged in a tree. What crime could they have committed to deserve that? Nothing. Nothing. No crime. No crime they could have committed could have deserved that. Be raped and hanged, gang raped and hanged in a tree. That's the 7-day human being news. Fact, reality. That rape, somebody actually called rape an act of war. It's not an act of war. It's a sickness. It's a perversion. It's using power over human life. Using picking on weaker people than yourself. That's all it is. It's a power crime. It's a power crime. What kind of power you get out of it, I don't know. Some twisted thought, some twisted idea, some twisted way of life, I don't know. I don't get it. But it really is getting to be a sickness there. Because I just did a video about raping women for punishment in India. It's a sadness of human life. It's a failure of human life. It's a failure of the human race to put a stop to it. It's a failure of the people of India to put a stop to it. This has to stop because it is a sickness of human life. It really is. It's just a sickness of human life. And that's a sadness of human life. That's a failure of human life. It really is a disease. It really has become a disease. It's become a disease in India. It's become a disease like cancer and AIDS and other stuff. It's a sickness, man. Sickness of perversion. Perversion of life. It's sad that you have to do news like this. It really is sad that you have to do news like this. That's the human truth. That's the human fact. That's the human reality. That these women were raped by teens and hanged in a tree. It really is sad. It really is. It really is the sadness of human life. It's a crime against these women. It has to stop. Because these people are sick in their head. These people are just sick in their head to do this. They're twisted by some form of life or religion or something. I don't know what. But whatever it is, it's really disgusting. Really violating. Really despicable. Really is. Sadness of life. It should not happen. It should never happen. But it does all over the world. This is what we have to deal with. And this is the way life is. The way life is for people. It's a sadness of human life. Failure of human life. Perverts. Nothing but perverts. Murderers and perverts. That's all they are. Just simple murderers and perverts. There's no reward in this. There's no,
Let you know by 1 o'clock.
just the killing of innocents. And that's the truth of human life. That's a fact of human life. That's a reality of human life. It's become a sickness. It's become a sickness. People call it an act of war. They're just this twisted. That's the truth. That's the fact. That's the reality. This is the 7th human being. Thank you.